Welcome back, my global family. This is where we left off in our last video. Thank you for watching. Whew. Trying to get my steps in after dealing with the craziness. That's crazy looking, right? It's a little better. It wasn't like this morning. So I wish I had like a selfie stick, but I don't. I'm gonna get one. I think I'm gonna order one today because I need it. Chain events. So I had a really crazy allergic reaction. I thought it was mosquitoes. I was even thinking bed bugs. I was thinking spiders. Something bit me. My left arm. Friday night I had got something to eat, ordered some fish from the Afro-Caribbean place. And I really like their food, don't get me wrong. But that's the only thing I can think of. The next thing I know, I had fallen asleep on the floor because I was just that tired. When I woke up, both my arms had a rash. My left was worse than the right. And as the day progressed, it was itching more. It got bigger. It was swelling. And I went to the park, enjoyed myself, went with my sister-in-law. We ordered Asian food from the vegetarian place. I don't know. We went shopping. We went to one of my favorite co-ops, Glut. I got some nice little treats from there. Nothing out of the ordinary. I always get food from there. If I hadn't had the rash already from that morning, I would have thought the Asian food, or I would have thought whatever I got from Glut, but I already had the rash. And I already had the swelling and itching. And it was already swelling and blowing up. So Saturday night, went home the next day. Sunday, the rash started disappearing from my left arm. And it started emerging on my chest and on my right arm. So I was freaked out about that. Then Monday came, right? I'm thinking of all the chain of events because it was like a lot. Like this thing was moving all through my body. It was moving, and it was freaking me out, y'all. It was freaking me out. It was freaking me out. Monday, when I woke up, the rash had disappeared on both my arms, except for a little bit. It was a little bit there. But then I noticed it on my chest here. And it was itchy like crazy. I dealt with that. And then later on that Monday evening, was it Monday evening? No, Monday morning, it was a lot. The rash went from my arms to the back of my thighs. And it was on my right side the worst. It was like from my buttocks all the way down to my knee on the back. And it was like big welts. And they itched like crazy. As the day went, they subsided. And then I had this big lump, like my hand could cuff it like this on my right knee, and it was just swollen. It was weird. And if it was anywhere else, I couldn't tell you because I couldn't see my body, and I don't have anyone who can look at my body for me. So if it was on my back, I did, and then it went underneath my breast, like towards the side. Then that was uncomfortable because of my dress. So then Tuesday, right? Because Monday I went to work. Tuesday I worked from home. So Tuesday evening, I thought I felt something like right here. You know how you get a cold sore and it swells a little bit? So I was sitting on the couch looking at TV and I was like, what's this? And I'm like, okay. And I looked in the mirror and it was a little red. Didn't itch or anything. And 10 more minutes, I felt it again. And I was like, it feels bigger. I went into the bathroom and I started noticing it started swelling. And then I sat there again. I said, it feels bigger. And then I put my tongue underneath my lip where it was. And I saw I had swollen more. I sat there again. And by the end of the night, before I went to bed, because then I was supposed to do, that was Tuesday night was when I was supposed to do my first interview of Astro Healing Arts. And I had to cancel it because something was going on with my face. And I didn't want to take that chance. I had to cancel it. I'm sitting there just like wondering what the heck is going on. Went to bed. Y'all, when I woke up, and my face felt heavy. It felt heavy. I mean heavy. What's this path going? Let's see where this path is going to take us. I'm adventurous, right? Maybe we won't be checking out what this path goes. When I went like this, I licked my lip. I could hardly touch the top. And then I felt it. It felt like swollen all the way up here. Where is this going? Nope, this ain't going nowhere I want to go. But anyway, I always got to check out Miss Nature Girl. When I woke up, y'all, I took a picture of myself and I sent it to my sister-in-law, and she ignored it because she thought I had put a filter on my face. She thought I had a filter on my face from Snapchat. She was like, this girl is crazy. I'm itching again. So by this time I'm sitting there and I don't like the doctor. Anyone who knows me, I'm like anti-big pharma all the way. Anti-big pharma. I don't play big pharma at all. I hesitated, and that's when I decided to call the urgent care. Yeah, it's no joke, man. It's no joke. When I talked to my sister-in-law after I came back from urgent care, and you see the swelling has gone down significantly from last night. This thing went from my right arm to my left arm to my right leg and left leg to... Okay, mosquitoes. I don't have any insect repellent. I'm not going back there. No trails for me today. The mosquitoes, no, I'm not messing with them. To my right leg, the back of my right leg, to the back of my left leg, to my right knee, to my face, right? So this morning, after I talked to the doctor, what really got me nervous was when this swelling started going down, I felt swelling started coming up to here. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought my brain was gonna swell up. I started having all kinds of panic attack, paranoia thoughts. I started being real paranoid. I was like, oh God, I'm about to have swelling on my brain. So the only thing I can think of is the place that I normally get my fish. I always get red snapper. Because I ate at this place, I've been eating at this place for at least 2 years. Never had an issue. But over the weekend to today, the only thing that was different is they didn't have red snapper, they had kingfish. So I'm like, am I allergic to kingfish? So I'm going to have to get an allergy test. Look at me, just scratching. I tore my chest up. I got to think hard and long. If this was in Africa, how would I address this? If I swelled up like this in Africa, what herbs do I have to take? How would I deal with the medical system? How would I deal with paying for everything? So now, this is going to be one of the things that I research, because I'm going to Africa. I'm going to repatriate, inshallah. Where, I don't know. But these are things I have to think through now and try to come up with a plan. So when I do come across these things, because you never know, I have a working knowledge. I know what to do. I may be prepared. I may have to do the big medicine. I trust my brothers and sisters a little bit more in the continent than I do over here in the colonizers were, because we are part of their medical apartheid. Because if you know history, medicine would not be where it is today if it wasn't for our African ancestors who were forced to be human guinea pigs to make the Europeans' medical life better. We died because of medicine. We died for the betterment of medicine. We were murdered for that. Knowing this history, I know that's what they look at us at, and they continue to practice on us. So I'm a little leery of it, but sometimes you can't help it. You got to use it. That's where I'm at. This is my check-in. I know I'm not the only one who is trying to get up out of here. And don't get me wrong, for those who follow me, I appreciate where I'm from, because it is where my family is, my ancestors. I came from strong people from this country. You know, we built this country, so I'm proud. I am a proud American. I'm just not down for the white supremacy, okay? So there's a difference. My roots is in America. My roots, I am an American. We were forcibly brought here, but nonetheless, we ended up here. We died here. We built this country with our blood and sweat. So I will never, ever not acknowledge how blessed I was to be born in a time where I'm reaping the benefits of my forefathers. But I ain't down with the white supremacy. I'm not down for it at all. And I'm not down for the coonery at all. And I'm going to speak out against it. I'm not down for race rioting, you know, I can't. Because I have, my family is multiracial. I have white relatives, white family members. I have Asian family members. I have family members who are mixed, who are white and black. My father's white and black. So I could never be totally against it, but I also know the history. My father was born in 1922, so it wasn't in the South. So even though he's half white, half black, it wasn't like one of those kumbaya type of things where, my grandmother worked for a white family. You can put the whole story together in your head. I don't have to tell you anything, okay? So even though you may have the swirl in your family, don't mean you're down for it, all right? But I respect all human beings, and I don't look at everyone the same, but I'm not down for the white supremacy. So I'm not a hater. I'm not about oppressing anyone else because of their color, but I am about black empowerment. Get that straight. So I needed to set that record straight. I'm tired. I'm about to turn around. I haven't been exercising, and I'm just walking, but it's humid, it's hot. I got all this extra fabric on because I would like to take it off, but it's just, I'm not really there yet for showing all my skin. So anyway.